Welcome back, everybody, for another series of videos here on the DF16 channel. We're playing Standard, and there was a big tournament this weekend over in Japan, one of the meccas for Magic in the world, and it was 468 players, something like that, like huge tournament, by far the biggest we've had since rotation happened a couple weeks ago. So this was the deck that took it down, and initially this deck was listed as Boros mid-range, but we did a podcast yesterday, and I was talking about this deck. And I kept saying, this is control. It's not a mid-range deck. It's a proactive control deck, but it is a control deck. It plays nothing but answers. So it's a white-red deck playing Torch the Tower, your Shock, Lightning Helix, Get Lost, just a bunch of removal. The sweepers, like Temporary Lockdown, Sunfall, so 6 sweepers. And then the card draw for your control deck comes in the form of Caretaker's Talent. This new card from Bloomborough is absolutely ridiculous. It draws you so many cards that you can bury just about anybody. You will outdraw the control decks. Like this is the new card draw engine for Standard. There's a bunch of different decks taking advantage of this card. In the first week of Standard, people were just playing like green-white rabbits, which was fine, but not amazing. In this shell, it's absolutely ridiculous. Elspeth now having a chance to shine in Standard after just this card's not ever been playable in Standard. But when you make lifelink tokens that you can copy that become 3/3s, and she brings back her -6 brings every single non-land permanent in your deck back into play. Forges, lockdowns, Caretaker's Talents, carrot cakes, all this stuff. Torch the Tower, of course. Exiling is really important here. Exiling Mosswood Dread Knight and other stuff. There's a few things in Standard you want to exile. And making it into Lightning Bolt is trivially easy in this deck because you have so many things to sack. You're playing the full 4 Carrot Cake. Urabrask's Forge is the way you end a lot of games. You get one of these in play, and you have a Caretaker's Talent. Every single turn this thing pumps out a creature, and you draw a card for free. You don't have to spend any mana. And then later, when you upgrade this, the Urabrask's Forge tokens come in with +2/+2, and they're massive. If you play Urabrask's Forge, you attack with the token. Post-combat, you can +1, go to level 2 here, copy the token. The token from this does not have, well, you can see it there actually. It says, yeah, trample and haste. That's it. It doesn't say you have to sack this token. That's the Forge saying, if this makes a token, you sack it. But if I get this token through other means, like copying it with a Caretaker's Talent, then it stays in play and doesn't get sacrificed. So you end up building this board. Virtue fitting in perfectly with that plan, obviously making a token instant speed to draw them their turn with Caretaker's Talent is ridiculous. This triggers once each turn, the first ability there. And then, of course, coming back later and just pumping your whole team and killing them. You can go wide and kill them. So it's a little bit more of a proactive control deck, but it is a very controlling deck. 26 lands. Fountainport is insane in this deck, so you're playing the full 4. This is another new card from Bloomborough that's a lot of people are loving and playing. I was not a fan of it in control. I think it's still, I don't know, I'd rather have Mirex and Demo Field. But in this deck, it's busted. With Caretaker's Talent, you just have a land that lets you draw cards at will. There's no sorcery speed restriction on this, so you can make a fish on their turn, make a treasure on their turn, draw a card, untap, make a thing, draw a card. Like, you're just drawing so many cards. And then you're playing sweepers. These Temporary Lockdown and Sunfall are great because even though you're playing a bunch of stuff that puts creatures on the board, you don't care about your own creatures at all. You are happy to temporary lockdown everything, leaving yourself with a Caretaker's Talent and a Forge that just keeps doing its, though both these cards just keep doing their thing. They don't die to lockdown. Lockdown's so good against all the other decks in Standard right now. Like, I just want to be playing temporary lockdown. And Sunfall's insane. You Sunfall away all your creatures, make a token, draw a card off the Caretaker's Talent. It's crazy what you can do. So this is the deck. Sunken Citadel, another interesting addition ×4 here because you've got so many activations. Fountainport, of course, is the big one. But playing a couple demo fields. I jammed a Mirex. Mirex, again, making creatures to trigger Caretaker's Talent. In the sideboard, you've got a bunch of artifact and enchantment removal because Standard is very quickly revolving around these class enchantments. The black one, the green one, the white one. They're all very good and seeing a lot of play, so a lot of enchantment removal. Loran's. I'm playing Sunder the Gateway, I think is very sweet. It destroys artifact and enchantment and gives you a token, which lets you draw a card immediately. And some Bezas. Paragon, obviously good in this deck. Don't even need to explain why. It just brings everything back out of our graveyard against, I don't know, attrition-y decks. I could even see this against black-green, maybe. I just played against black-green. They randomly comboed me out, but I think I'm not even sideboarding correctly yet in a lot of matchups. This deck just came out, so nobody's really talked about it yet. So it's very sweet. I'm going to be jumping into a 5-match set. I will see you in round 1. Welcome back, everybody, for round number 1. Here we are with the Boros Control deck. I'm gonna mulligan. Okay, keep this. Sunfall can go for now. We might need it, but sure. See what we're playing against here. Ooh, hopefully it's cookies or something. Should leave up Lightning Helix probably, but I'm gonna jam Carrot Cake. Go. Who doesn't like cake? Let them eat cake. I'm gonna keep Sunken on top. Got a Fountainport in hand, so that'll come in handy. Good, they don't play anything. What is this? Bant? Bant. Okay. I thought maybe a counter spell here. I'm just gonna do... I'm gonna play Citadel, actually. Let's go red. Interesting. Is it 5 color? No, the domain deck's never playing Seachrome and Razor Verge. This is a Bant ramp deck? Definitely a rogue deck. I have no idea what I'm playing against. But hey, this is a life gain. I do respect the hell out of Cornucopia. That card, them gaining a lot of life is possibly going to be problems for us. I'm going to keep Murex on top, though. That solves all our problems. Let's forge it up. Okay, start the beats. Fountainport should be good here. I can sack the Urabrask's Forge token to start drawing cards. Got Helix to burn them. They are going to have sweepers in their deck. I've got to be a little bit careful. They up the Beanstalk pre-combat, maybe looking for a land here. Okay, not sure if they found it off that. Ooh, ramp card's good. Ramp card that blocks. Gonna leave that Sunken Citadel up here. Punch face. And then I'm gonna draw a card off this. I should have tapped Murex for something. Actually, no, I couldn't have, right? Yeah, let's just pass. Ooh, they're rocking Caretaker. Okay, so domain deck trying to draw off that as well. It seems a lot worse in their deck when they don't have a lot of ways to make tokens. Is it just Fountainport? I need to find one of those. I can't seem to find one of my Caretakers. They found 2, so... Gonna be in trouble pretty soon if you can't do anything about that. Okay, they have a lot of card draw. It seems a little bit ridiculous to play up the Beanstalk and... up the Beanstalk and the Caretaker's talent? Like, how much card draw do you need? That seems like it's playing with fire, actually. Like, a little too much. They're gonna sweep here, aren't they? I'm gonna pass. I don't know. Jeez. They're at 9. I have used 1 Helix. Hey, Flush Donkey, how you doing, man? Lightning Helix has found a home. Yeah, I mean, it was in domain. I would say Lightning Helix found a home in the Astral or Ancient Cornucopia domain decks. I think that was probably a better home. But White Sun's Twilight is apparently a card. Okay. I will sweep this if I can. I have Sunfalls. I have Temp Lockdowns in my deck. Let's go to our turn. About time. Okay. So, combat. Looking for a temp lockdown here. No temp lockdown. We already drew a card. I think I'm going to copy this. Yeah, I'm going to keep that on top. And pass. So we've got Torch up. I could have sacked the guy on end step to kill one of these things, but I guess it's the difference between a 2 and a 3 turn clock. So maybe I should have just sacked something there to kill that guy. I think I'm going to sack the Carrot Cake, though, because, again, just having another body on the board that can attack next turn is actually worth more, I think, than this. Let's see if they sweep again. And then I'm not going to block here. Okay, that should be lethal. They have to sweep, basically. Now what? It's got to be a sweeper. Another White Suns, maybe? Let's see. Wolf, how you doing? Doppelgang. Copying Cornucopias and Caretaker's talents. You want to draw cards. You've got cards. I think I killed them now, though. They have 3 mana. They've got a like temporary lockdown here. Something? I don't even know. They did gain some life. Okay. Interesting deck. I like this bad control deck. Doppelgang is a great way to finish the game. Caretaker's talent, obviously very good. Up the Beanstalk seems really wasted here. That's a wasted slot. I think I would definitely be cutting all of those. But White Sun's Twilight, I mean, they're making a bunch of these. I don't understand what the point of this is. To gain a bunch of life. Okay, got me. So they have 1 blocker. How much damage can we do here? I don't think we can do that much. Okay. Bizarre, but I guess that works. So, Fountainport. So, I'm not dead on the backswing, but they have too many cards. I'm not going to win now, right? If I don't kill them here, I'm not going to win this game. Oh, they could, yeah, pump up their enchantments to kill me. That'll also do it. So they needed the Doppelgang, I think, to win this game. Otherwise, they can't win. But now that they had that Doppelgang, it let them do all this, gain a bunch of life. And now I don't think I can win. I mean, Virtue does untap my dudes. See if I can remove their... another Forge. Okay, I think I need to Virtue of Loyalty here, so let's just do this. And swing. Just those two. Right. Okay, so do some damage, but with that many Cornucopias, I don't think I can kill them now, right? Because they're going to have a bunch of stuff. Like, they have an Atraxa here, I'm dead. Which I'm sure they're going to have. I haven't seen a black mana, but surely this deck's still playing Atraxa, right? Even if you're doing a Bant domain thing, you're still splashing black. Not enough. They don't have Trample. Oh, they all have Lifelink now? Oh yeah, because I have more than 3 poison or something. Yeah. If they all get Lifelink, then I die. Didn't find a sweeper. Yep. Fun. Yeah, these are all 3 mana, so okay, we'll go to the next game. I can't sweep all these tokens. If I could sweep the 3 mana things, then we'd be talking, but Farewell is gone. Interesting deck. Our deck did not really put enough pressure on to get them. So they were able to do Doppelgang things. Doppelgang pretty good. But I think if I blow up their enchantments, I should be fine here. Like, Loran is going to be good against them. I didn't see any... Yeah, they're not domain, right? They're not... They're just 3 color. They're not playing, you know, the domain spells. Leyline, Herd Migration, all that stuff. Bonehoard's kind of interesting. They're going to keep sweepers in their deck. Temp Lockdown's bad. Torch is bad. Destroy Evil? Probably good. Sunder? I mean, Temp Lockdown does eat their poison. This is apparently the only way they can win the game. But they're going to be bringing in a bunch of enchantment and enchantment removal against me, right? Hmm. Okay, I'm going to play one Lockdown. Let's try this. Everybody's splashing around with new decks. Interesting. Yeah, Boros Control, Akazaz. It's great. It's got better card draw than the blue decks because you've got Caretaker's Talent. It's probably like the best card draw engine in the format right now, this card. And then you've just got all the great white sweepers and good red spot removal to shore up the early game. So you've got your early answers, just like the blue-white deck would play No More Lies. You're playing a bunch of burn spells. You've got the same sweepers. You've got a better draw engine. And then your finisher isn't some 7-mana hexproof Sphinx. It's or a land like Mirex. It's Forge. It's a 3-mana artifact that just a lot of decks can't beat. And it ends up coming together pretty well, actually. What do I do with a hand like this, though? I'm gonna try this and see what happens. I feel like I should make that red, but we'll see. I don't know what they're gonna sideboard here. No way to know. Start blasting, but no reason to start doing that yet. Let's set this up. The nice thing about our deck, though, I'm playing something like this. This is a sweet little addition I made that is very powerful. So not only are we going to get to blow up their Caretakers, we get to make a token and draw a card. That is absolutely awesome. And I can copy it, I guess, but I'm not going to do that now. Pass. Archangel Elspeth, terrible card in Standard for a long time. In this deck, it's insane. It's really just Caretaker's Talent that suddenly makes this card good. And bringing a bunch of stuff back from the graveyard later, if they kill your Forges, they kill your Talents and stuff, is insane. Yeah, like they're going to blow up my Talent here. I'm going to bring it back with Elspeth later. For now, I think I might just go Talent again, copy this token. I can copy the token before it's a creature, and it'll still be... Oh yeah, nice. As long as I do it before I activate... yeah, I can do this. Before I activate it and turn it into a creature, it'll make the artifact and it won't die. But if this was a creature, that artifact would just immediately get destroyed. Another one. Yep, we both have 2. I have a Loran for your next one, though. Okay, Sunken makes red. Loran Helix. I've got a Sunken Citadel. How do I do this? I don't really want to Helix anything, right? I think it doesn't matter. I just need to shut off that that Caretaker's Talent. So let's just kill that. I'm not going to Lightning Helix. I'm going to activate Fountainport here. So let's just pass. End step, I can either, activate a token here, which I don't really need to do. But I can activate Fountainport with the Sunken Citadel, sack that other artifact that's sitting there doing nothing. And get some value here. A third Caretaker's Talent off the top. They haven't had any card draw or anything this game. Pretty lucky. See if we can find another way to answer this thing. Jeez. Sack a token. Kill that. Like, we've been drawing a bunch of extra cards. They haven't triggered this once yet. Mm-hmm. Okay. Thinking. So yeah, we're never getting through here. Maybe it's just Elspeth. I could even minus Loran, send her to the air, and start punching. That's very tempting, actually. As she has vigilance. And then I have 2 up for Helix, so I could play a tap land. Yeah, I'm not gonna do anything else. So I think I'm gonna get away with playing this tap land now. And I could Elspeth here. I should just plus this and draw. I think that's better than sending the other thing to the air. Okay, now we pass. I can activate this 2/2, but I know they have sweepers in their deck, so let's just chill here for a second. Elspeth can minus next turn if I want. I don't want to play Elspeth and minus there because it puts all of our eggs in one basket. They just need one removal spell, then they could pressure Elspeth, put her... Yeah, they'll kill her, right, if I minus. So I think I'm still just plussing here, drawing a card. And then end step, we can crack this token. They pull the trigger on the removal. I'm definitely not going to draw here. Never draw when your opponent has less cards in their hand than you do. That's just silly. Okay. Now I will crack this. Okay. A lot of options here. I could Caretaker's Talent level up to 3. That gives all my tokens +2/+2, and then I can swing for 4 here. I could even minus Elspeth to make it a 6, but I'm just going to plus Elspeth, right? I think that's better. Hold on. Let's activate this first. There we go. Okay. Now I could pop that Caretaker's Talent with Destroy Evil, and I still have Lightning Helix up. So I'm going to swing here. Let's see what happens. They don't block. Pass. So if they do anything to make a token here, sure. Kill that now. Okay. Let's see if they can kill me here. Cornucopia. Annoying. Gonna start gaining them life. So Beza's not gonna make any creatures here. It is gonna gain them some life. And draw them a card. Yeah. Okay, pretty good. Okay. Carrot cake. Start drawing some cards here. Don't want that. I've got Fountainport as well. Virch pretty good. Could send big guy to the air. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I want to go Virch on end step. Block, sack a token with Fountainport draw. So let's go wide here. We'll play another one of these. No attacks. And pass the turn. So we've got a lot of options here with a Fountainport, a Mirex up, as well as Virtue on end step, Carrot Cake, sack. I just want to put a big board, but I want to force them to... Oh, they're going for this thing again. What is the X? They're going to make 2 cornucopias. Okay. Bizarre, but they've had to do this 2 games. Oh, and things in your graveyard, right? Yeah. Wait, what? Oh, they copied mine. Yeah, what am I saying? What am I saying? Sure. Yes, not much I can do about that. Okay. Now what? Gonna need more life than that, bud. But Doppelgang pretty good in this matchup randomly because it's copying the best card in our decks. I've killed 3 of their Caretakers. Let's flash in a Knight. Let's make a fish. And let's crack Carrot Cake. Don't want land. Trigger draw. Draw. Okay, they're at 25. Huh. Let's see here. I think I need to find an answer for at least one of those Caretaker's talents, right? Look for another one. Nope. Okay. Ugh. Punch. I think it's just Virtue of Loyalty and pass. Gonna leave up Demo Field and some other stuff here. Okay. Doesn't really matter. Let's leave up, yeah, Demo Field, Fountainport, 2 Sunken Citadel. That looks great. Okay. Pass the turn. Everybody untaps and grows. So now they have to sweep. And end step we can make something with Fountainport here. They're going to copy a token. Copy a Caretaker's talent. Yeah, Doppelgang is sweet when all of the Caretaker's talents are tokens. Why not? Oh, that's weird. I guess they just want to gain max life, but I thought they'd want to draw more cards. Because even the life they gain off this, I mean, they have to gain a lot of life here. We're going to do a lot of damage. I can even send something to the air. That's not going to draw them any cards. They gain 6. Sure. Yeah, I can't sweep all these tokens away because they're all 3 mana, so not much I can really do there. Nate, your mother's Boros Control, yeah. Racked and stacked. Drop them Fountain, yep. Yeah, I could have drawn there, but I don't need the... Yeah, I mean, now I need the cards. I have Demo Field and Fountainport up here. Okay, so they go for the Sunfall. Doesn't really matter what we sack. Could Demo Field something here, but I don't really care about that. Okay, frills, big thrills. This is only 1 Carrot Cake, or Caretakers? 2. That was our second one. We still have 2 in the deck here. It's an interesting Bant deck, but I don't think... I'm not crazy about this deck. I think this is way too much card draw. But against my late game style deck, it's pretty good. Against aggro, they probably get steamrolled, right? They have to be all in on temp lockdowns and stuff. Depends. Let's see where the format goes from here. It could be, if it's a bunch of mid-range, then that could be a good deck, but... they randomly exile my graveyard, of course. Yeah, it's just not being able to sweep the cornucopias, I think, is going to kill me. So we have Virtue. I have Elspeth. Could also just start making Mirex tokens to kill them and just kill them with poison. That might be a better line here than trying to do damage. With that many cornucopias, we're not going to beat them with damage. So maybe I should just be pushing... maybe I should just be pushing the poison, you know? So I'm going to start doing that. I shouldn't have tapped Mirex there. I shouldn't have let the auto-tapper tap Mirex. But we'll see. I could have sacked that thing to whatever, to the Fountainport, but I'm going to use Fountainport to make another token on end step, I think. I should be doing it with Mirex, though, so that was my mistake. What else you got? This is bizarre. Like their Caretaker's talent isn't very good until they play Doppelgang, until they turn it into a token. If it's not a token, it's actually, they're not drawing anything off it. Like, our deck has a ton of ways to make tokens, but their deck does not. Like, the only way is Doppelgang that I've seen. Kind of silly. So yeah, now that they've demonstrated they want to go all in on the life gain, all I have to... Oh, they made a bunch of forges. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to lose to that then. I could also try playing a card like Cease Desist in my deck, which is pretty sweet, in the sideboard. You can cast the desist off white, I believe. It's like, it was the only thing we could do about Sunfall, basic, or it's the closest thing we can do to Farewell, I should say. Yep, you got a lot of stuff. So I don't think I'm going to be able to beat Doppelgang. That goes over the top of what I'm doing here. Okay, I'll just stop. Unfortunate round 1 there, but I will see you in the next round. Welcome back to round 2, everybody. We are 0-1 here. I've been playing, I'm not actually 0-1, but I didn't record our first couple matches, but the Bant deck did beat us last match with Doppelgangs going way over the top. So we put a Cease Desist in our sideboard, just because I'm playing against the last 3 matches I played. 2 of them were off camera, but one of them, one of them got on camera. The other 2, all of them, everybody was playing the white enchantment that I'm playing. Everybody's just trying to break that card. It's crazy. Because it's very breakable. So we'll see. Green. Basic forest? Is this mono green? It's mono green. Wow. I definitely don't want to be playing mono green in a world of talents. I guess it's just this on end step. Good carrot cake, I suppose, but sure. Random graveyard hate. The best Scavenging Ooze has ever been. Kind of? Maybe. I'm not even sure. You die. You're just annoying, and you die. Punch. I don't want to meet in my graveyard. Deal. Fountainport's nice. Let's pass. Probably gonna let them overextend into Sunfall here, I think. Yep. Right. Look at all those green dorks. Yep. Black. Straw card. Not bad. Maybe I'll temp lockdown first here. I don't really care about Sentinel, right? Yeah, let them play more goofy stuff here. No? Let's see. Temp lockdown, leave up demo field? Oh, I can't, can I? Awkward. Okay, never mind. Sure, play that. They can play some more green stuff. Mono green, yeah. Like the Brussels sprouts deck. They were waiting for it. Waiting for my temporary lockdown. I think we're gonna be okay here. This doesn't matter. The nice thing about talent in that deck is it's not scary at all, right? It doesn't do anything. I do want to play this. I think I'm gonna go talents, or sorry, carrot cake. I don't want that. Just find me a talent, and then I could either sack. Yeah, let's just leave up all our mana here. Probably gonna sack that token to Fountainport. I could demo field though. Okay. Does it give trample? Because if it doesn't, I don't care. Carrot cake, yum! Oh, I like that. Okay. They have a large dude. I still don't need a Sunfall, but now they're gonna play some Planeswalker, right? And double the counter, some green, like Ren and whatever, the 3-drop. Hmm. What to do? Let's draw a card. Haven't found one of my talents yet. Need that talent to start drawing cards here. But there it is. Like I said, they're going to play some goofy planeswalker. Cast permanents from your graveyard. Okay. I guess I do side in Rest in Peace against the deck like this. I don't know. Is casting permanents from their graveyard even good enough? We'll find out. I'm not sure it is. Maybe. Eventually it will be, but I still might be able to kill them here. No, I need to find the, what's it called? Let's play this, sure. I need to find the enchantment, the talent. Oops, no. Don't care. Let's see if they can kill us before I find it. As soon as I start drawing a bunch of cards, I can go super wide and just kill them. I'll just kill them with damage before they can get enough value out of the graveyard for them to win the game. We shall see. Pump it up. Goldie Hans here. Take it. A forest. No card draw. Big Sag. One of these guys has trample. Yep, did not find the enchantment, so we are gonna lose. I can do this, and I can activate. Really? Okay. Gonna lose game 1 to mono green. Kind of surprising. Again, we could have drawn a Sunfall maybe to get out of that, but now I think it's a little too late. We're not going to be able to survive this turn. Yeah. Okay. Try again. Shouldn't be too hard. They've got a bunch of enchantments that get wrecked by Temp Lockdown. They're going to have, obviously, stuff to blow up Temp Lockdown, but then we just keep doing it. Could do as Desist here is not bad. Yeah, that seems actually interesting to me. Destroy Evil. Sunder is probably good. Loran's probably good. Jesus. Everything's good against them. Like, these guys all get wrecked by my red removal, too. Yeah. I don't know what to cut here. Maybe... Maybe this isn't the answer? I don't know. Like, blowing up my own talent sucks, but... 6 cards. Oh my god. What am I... Maybe this is too small ball? I could cut a Virtue as well. I've not been crazy about the Virtues. Paragon seems good, you know, but Tranquil Frillback does exile graveyards. Maybe I just bring in Bonehoard Dracosaur here. Something like that. That's what get when laugh with mono green. That's what, yeah. I get it. People are very excited to see mono green win because it never wins. That's why. So people are like, yeah, see? Yeah! Mono green. Watch this. He's going to lose the match to mono green. It's like, yeah, I probably will. It's not a deck I really take into consideration when I'm building my own deck because it's terrible. Until they get Llanowar Elves. Then I'm going to respect the hell out of mono green, but I have no respect for mono green in standard right now. It's bad. I'm going to mulligan. But it doesn't matter, it's Magic, so any bad deck can beat any other good deck, or even this match, I don't even know if it's that good for us. I think it probably is. We have 7 Wraths. I mean, all of our Wraths, our Sweepers, our, you know, that stuff is so good against them. I think I might put Plains on the bottom. Let's try that. But yeah, that's the way the game goes, right? It all depends on how it lines up. I don't love this. Yeah, I just need to like find that stupid enchantment as soon as possible. If I like last game, I have 4 of that enchantment. If I don't find it, it's like not drawing Simpson in the artifact deck. It's like just a totally different game, right? I'm gonna go Sunken Citadel here. And it doesn't really matter what I go with. Hit me. They need a good 3-drop. Yeah, like they got a lot of cards in Bloomburrow, but they're still just like a bunch of them are. They don't hit hard enough. They're not fast enough. They don't get scary enough. Like they don't snowball the way like Preacher of the Schism does or something like some of the black creatures mid-range cards do. Played for no value, huh? I'm gonna let them sink some mana into that. Maybe I just get this going. And the next turn I can Fountainport, sack the token, and still have 2 mana to Sunder here if I want. Grab Shooter. Give me a card. Like, even this stuff. Oh. Yeah, it does gift me a card, right? Yeah, okay. Oops. It's a 3-drop, huh? Okay. Any land and we can Sunfall here is pretty good. Temp Lockdown already wipes 2 of these things off the board. I want them to sink some mana into that before I Temp Lockdown it, but also Sunder. So this is going to let them keep their land. Sure. This guy, oh, you are so lucky. Any land, and I just not only wipe their board, I get to eat one of their lands. Like, I guess, oh, it's a Fabled Passage. They could sack it in response, right? Let's see. Get Lost is interesting. So I could make the token, draw off the token here, and then still Get Lost Ren. This thing becomes back, it turns back into a whatever here. Yeah, I need to make a land drop here. I need to find a land for Sunfall. So let's not attack. And let's sack with Citadel. Thank you. Yeah, let's just do this now. Monogreen's impressed you, really? I don't see it. I don't see it anywhere. I don't see it putting up any results, and I don't see. I see it on the ladder, but that doesn't mean anything. The arena ladder's mostly irrelevant. It's a lot of rogue decks and people playing what they own and stuff. So I don't know. I look at tournament results. I don't see Monogreen anywhere, but I think once Llanowar Elves comes out, it's gonna be real. Indeed. Anissa. Okay. We struggled to find our 5th mana, but now we found it. Hopefully we can pressure Nissa Killer here. They get to make a 3/3. I can Temp Lockdown, but that eats my own token. Forge plus Sunder the Gateway makes... It's interesting. Does it give haste or anything? No. Oh, great. Okay, Temporary Lockdown is going to be awesome here. And then I just punch Nissa. So I guess I can Fountainport this? Yeah, nice. Okay. So I've got Forge to pressure a little bit next turn. It's still small here. She makes a 4/4. Could make a 2/2 and transform it immediately and just have a blocker here. They have some Bushwhacks. Nice. Innkeeper's Talent's fine. Could Sunder that and get a token as well here. Lightning Helix is pretty good too. Ooh, so many choices here. I think I have to Sunder Talent immediately. It's the only reason to play green probably in Standard right now. The Talents are the best cards in Standard right now. I'm not kidding. So we do that, and then we have... I'm going to tap Mirex here. Okay. And then we go... Lightning Helix Forge. I want to kill... how do I do this? I want to get the Forge in play. I think I have to play Helix Crack Token this turn, though. So, I'm actually going to Helix... now? I'm going to Helix now. And pass. Sucks that I can't Crack Token and block and draw a card, but... yeah. Sure, more land. So they have top deck mode. They're drawing land here. They have one card they could have drawn this turn. They could have had the land still in their hand. Okay. So they lose Nissa to do this. I like that. So now I'm just going to Sunfall. They're going to pump and give Trample. Oh, spicy. Oh, and you top deck Hydra. Nice draw. Well, they had the land in hand. I guess they top decked a Hydra there. That is pretty lucky. Can't gain life. So, nice. Losing a mono green. Called it. I'll see you in the next round. Welcome back, everybody. Here we are for round number 3. I think this is keepable. It's not great. Yeesh. Fountainport is a real cost to putting it in your deck. I think I'm going to keep it, though. I was just talking about how you just kind of have to have this every single game. You don't have to, but at some point you do need to draw it. Otherwise, I don't know, it's just too grindy. You can't win the game unless you have something like this just feeding you all the gas, you know, and being a win con and everything else. But it's really the card draw, just letting you draw a bunch of extra cards. Our last match, we didn't draw it once in 2 games, and we ended up losing to mono green. Embarrassing. Embarrassing. But everybody slips and falls when they're walking up the stairs to accept an award sometime, right? That's what that feels like, losing against mono green. I think the deck that won this game must have been a good deck. Yeah, that deck looks great. Sure. You should totally enter a really big tournament and pay $80 to play with it in a tournament. You're gonna have a great time. Go. New best deck, of course. Yep. That's all I need to see. Sample size of 1. Best deck. This is how people think, though. It's like we're joking here, but people actually think like this. Like, people believe that. People have very fucked up ideas when it comes to statistics and data. You know, most people just have, don't. They hear numbers. A lot of people have trouble with big numbers, too. I know that sounds kind of hilarious, but that's like legit true. You know, the budgets and stuff, like the US is going to spend 60 billion to do something, and they're like, holy fuck, 60 billion, think of all the stuff we could do. It's like, yeah, but you have no concept of how much the budget is for the US, you know, as a country. Like 60 billion is nothing for me and you. It's an unimaginable amount of money, but if you're a massive organization or a government or whatever, it's nothing. It's crazy. It's like 1% of their budget. But yeah, data's funny, like Magic. You really need a huge data set, but I still see people all the time in the first like 3 days of Magic, of the set coming out in Magic, Bloomborough, for example, the latest set. They'll go on 17 lands and be like, this is the truth. Here's the data. And it's like, what? No? This is not... That's nothing. That doesn't mean anything. Now we have Untapped. Untapped.gg is now collecting data as well. So more data. More data, more good. That's great. It's not just 17 lands now. I think Untapped has more users than 17 lands, so that'll be actually a more accurate picture of the limited, you know, environment, and I don't know what all the data they're going to show us. 17 lands is really good with showing you basically everything. Like, you can find a lot of stuff on there, but they don't have deck lists and all that stuff, right? Like, you can't, I don't know. All the bats, sure. Keep going. I'm going to draw a white source at some point. Or that. Now we draw lots of cards. Land? No land. Okie dokie. Mono black not going to be able to get the forge off the battlefield, or this enchantment for that matter. So I don't think mono black's really a viable deck in standard if a lot of the decks are going to be playing the green talent, the white talent, you know, forge. Um, you know, if you're in a color that has no way to... Ooh, I needed that. I'm going to be drawing a lot of cards here. No way to get an enchantment or an artifact off the battlefield, you're probably in rough shape, right? Give me a land, please. I don't know what's going on here. Cannot find a land. I'm stuck on 3 mana. Only 1 land produces color on my board, and I'm still winning this game, I think, right now. All their discard is not going to be great against my card draw. They can cast something out of my side, or non-land permanent. Oh, they can't cast anything from my graveyard. Map it up. But yeah, mono black does not seem like a good place to be. I think the talents are so good that they are going to dominate standard. This one, the green one, maybe the black one, but like in black red, even black red does not have a lot of ways to deal with enchantments. I don't think they have any. Even in, yeah, just adding red doesn't even fix the problem, right? They get to draw a bunch of cards though, not bad. I finally draw another white source, so let's just lock it down here. Get our Get Lost back, draw a card, maybe land. Excellent. Okay, land for next turn is good. Let's see what Gix does here. The best results, nice. Yeah, but and again, but like you're one person, Go Calper, right? You're not playing tens of thousands of matches with that deck. That's so you're just it's too small a sample size. Your personal experience, just like me, like my personal experience with the deck does not mean shit really in the larger picture. We need hundreds or thousands of players playing the deck to really get an idea of how good it is. That's why we just need the RCQ season to be standard. Then we'll see what's good. And I highly doubt we're gonna see mono green, but I could be wrong. Who knows? There's really no way to know, right? Jeez, another Sholdred. Okay. So I need to find Get Lost here. Yeah. Or a Sunfall, or anything. Maybe Forge finds me a Sunfall here. Oh my god. Yeah, okay. I'll attack. Yeah, I didn't think you'd block that. So I can kill Bat, get back my Get Lost. And I have to kill Sholdred. I'm going to do it on their upkeep or sometime on their turn. I guess on upkeep. And then I get to draw another card. Oh, wait a minute. No, what am I saying? I don't get to draw the card. Yeah, no, I'm an idiot. Because they're getting the tokens, not me, derp. I don't know why I'm waiting to their upkeep. It doesn't change anything. But killing Sholdred is good. I guess I could have waited till combat. It doesn't really matter. They know I have Get Lost. They know I'm going to pull the trigger on Get Lost there, so. Okay. Take 3. Yeah, kind of got mana screwed there and fell a little bit too far behind, but now we're clawing back into it. We're stabilizing. Just need them to not draw another Sholdred. That's the only card in the deck that really threatens me here. Ah, okay. Okay, so they're going to get back Sholdred. They're at 8? I really do want to get a lifelinker into play here. Torch is interesting. So I can kill Gix. Swing for 5. I could also copy this 5/1 and just have a 5/1 trample on the battlefield. Huh. Wow, that's actually really close. I think I should kill Gix, because otherwise they can activate... They could activate Gix and kill me with Lightning Helixes. They know I'm playing Helix. It's an option for them. I mean, they're definitely going to bring back Sholdred. I could copy this 5-1 and guaranteed. No, I think I'm going to have lethal no matter what next turn, so I'm going to kill this now. Yeah, I think I'm going to have... I won't need the 5-1 here, I think. Sure, I'll keep that on top. I hope. So it's obviously Shelly here. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Forge token's gonna be a 6-1 here. I still have Get Losts in my deck. One Get Lost. Lightning Helix would kill them. Because I can just send this token to the air. And, actually, I can pump it and send it to the air. That kills them too, doesn't it? Yeah, that's 5 damage. Okay. Letting me have a mana. Bold move. They shuffled away the top of our deck because I scribed at the top. Okay, that makes sense. They wanted me to shuffle. So I think I've got them, right? They have 1 mana. This has to be, what, cut down here? Okay, Sunfall not bad either. But if I go minus Archangel Elspeth to turn that guy into a 3-3... Let's see if that happens first. Oh yeah, they're dead. Oh, I go to 1. Yikes. I had to do that. There we go. 5 in the air. Ooh, that was close. Go to 1 from stupid Sholdred here. Dear God. Bonk. Okay. Game 2. Yeah, we almost got... The mana almost killed us there. We were struggling for a little too long to find a 4th land and a 2nd color. We needed temporary lockdown right away, but it took us a long time to get that 2nd white. Anyway, we end up getting there. What is good against them? Virtue of Persistence. So this isn't even one of the new versions of Mono Black that's playing like the enchantment and everything. The black class. The black talent, whatever it's called. So I'm not even sure. Yeah, like I'm used to playing against that other discard deck. Destroy Evil seems good. Killing Sholdred, maybe kill a Virtue later. Rest in Peace, I don't think I need to go that far. That's not amazing either. Temp Lockdown for Bat is good, but after that it's like... Tiny Bones? I don't give a shit about Tiny Bones. I don't think I'm gonna... Okay, I think Sarah Paragon's probably good here, right? They're gonna have a bunch of ways to kill my guys. And I just bring them back with this. Well, they're not gonna be able to kill my enchantment or artifacts, though, right? So maybe I don't even need this. That's what this is for, is to bring back Forge and Talent and stuff like that. I'll cut like 1 Carrot Cake. I don't think I need to change very much here. This actually feels like a good match. Yeah, Sunfall is good there, yeah. But I can kill them without Sunfalling. Sunfall. Oh, Sunfall and Forge would have been good too. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, Sunfall, Forge would have done it. I didn't even think that. Yeah, I was thinking just kill them in the air. But Sunfall pre-combat also does it, yeah. Close the ad. Okay. I can keep this, I think. God, it's the same ugly-ass hand as the first game, except our land is worse. Scary. But having torched the tower for the bats and stuff early is pretty important. Just keeping our hand intact. Yep. Oh, they are playing that thing. Okay. So temporary lockdown is good here. I can ditch one of these, I think. Okay. Don't really need another one of these. Can I just find a Caretaker's Talent, please? ASAP. Yeah, these talents are insane. So anyway, in a format where these things are all really good, I don't. It's got to be rough playing a color that can't interact with enchantments, right? I don't know. I don't love that. Sure. Yeah, this is brutal. Let's see what happens. Need to find a Caretaker's talent, quick. Yeah. Guess I'll kill that, right? They're baiting this out of my hand so they can resolve Shouldered against me, but I can 2-for-1 myself to kill Shouldered as well. I don't really give a shit. We have a lot of ways to earn that mana back, right? Interesting. So I could make a fish here as well. I could sack Carrot Cake, sack the token. I'm just gonna get another colored source into play. Let's pass. I'm not even sure if I want to sack Carrot Cake here. I'm probably just gonna burn stuff this turn. Nothing else to do. Pump that talent up, baby. Draw some cards. Interesting. Let's make a fish. Okay. Guess I could have gotten red. Oops. I'm looking at which color. I think I want white more than red in this deck in general, but yeah, that's fine. So I could have killed it end step, but okay. So really interesting that they didn't hit my Fountainport. They don't know I have another one in hand, but let's do this. Punch. Could use Carrot Cake here, I guess, to do 1 to them. Yeah, I guess I will. Ooh, another Forge. Okay, so 2 Forges is going to be very tough for them to deal with here. Hopefully it's enough to kill them. It's a weird deck. You're like this burn control deck. Like you are burning them out in the late game. You've got 4 Lightning Helix. You've got the Forges and all these ways to just like sneak in damage. Yeah, eat my Helix. I'm over it. Had no targets. Make it undo that can't block. Oh, they want to crack map. Yeah. I thought they just talent here already. They should have done this a long time ago. They should have been... I guess I have to have 1 or less cards, but they could be drawing extra cards here. Okay. Aclazots. Sure. Get to exile Aclazots is pretty good. Oh, okay, good. I was going to say, don't make it a 5/5. That could be a problem. Nope, it's just a 4/4. Okay, take some damage. Ooh, get lost, not bad either. So this is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I do want to torch the Aclazots, so let's just go to combat here. I mean, they gain 4 life, but just making sure I exile it is kind of a big game, right? So let's torch now. And I'm gonna actually... let me think here. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna sack one of these idiots. I don't need that. I need a Caretaker's talent is what I need here. Sure. Damage. So now it gets exiled, and then I can Fountainport draw off this. and leave up Get Lost. Okay. Could Get Lost the Bandits talent, but let's let them dump 4 more mana into this, right? I'm going to hover over it to draw their attention to it. Come on, come on. Ah, weak. Okay. Yeah, I guess I ditch the Get Lost, and then I temp lockdown all this. Okay. What? Red 13!
Red 13, you're a legend.
What does this button do?
How you doing, man? How's life? Haven't seen you all summer. What's it been like? Have you been traveling? Have you been hopefully staying cool? I know it's hot. It's been a minute, yeah. Have you been playing Bloomborough? Have you done any limited? I haven't seen you streaming. You just fell off the face of the earth. Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully... Oh boy, I'm taking 4 here, aren't I? Okay, we're gonna eat that thing right now, though. I guess I hit first, right? And then exile everything. Okay. I'm gonna leave this up to play a Virtue here. I could have drawn a card with Fountainport, but I'm gonna leave it up. I want to block. I don't know if they have some weird... Yeah, they're dead. Okay, nice. I don't really have to do this, but whatever. Oh, and a Lightning Helix too? Okay. Nice. We get that round at least. That's round 3. I will see you in round 4. Welcome back, everybody. Here we are for round number 4. Let's see, man, some unlucky draws. I think I've mulliganed almost every match, which is unfortunate, but man. That's magic. Jesus, I can't keep this, can I? Okay, that's what I need. Any hand with this, and I'm in. I'm in. Fountainport and am I crazy? Crazy to do that? Crazy like a fox. I'm gonna play this and probably name white. I think white is the more important color in the deck. There's a lot of cheap red spells, though. You've got that shock and everything, so I feel like early a lot of times I want to get more red than white, but yeah, temporary lockdown's the truth. Green-black. Yeah, let's just pass here. I'm not going to play the Caretaker. I'm trying to decide if I think they're going to play a Mosswood Dread Knight here or a Bat or something, and then they'll have to take Lockdown, then I can take Caretaker's Talent. This is the card they need to take, basically, every game. Nice. Slam it. 3 mana, do nothing. Go. It's the new wedding announcement. You know, drinking bad beer also, and that in... So now... What? Stinel, I don't understand what you're saying. Your English is so... I don't know if it's just... So now you're saying now drinking bad beer? Belgian guy, where I have the best beer in the world? I like IPAs and stouts and stuff, so Belgian beer I'm not a big fan of. It's okay. I like tripels and stuff like that aren't bad, but... Belgium has good beer, but it's not like, you know... It's very traditional beer. It's not anything interesting. I like craft beer that does wild shit now. So, you know, but it's not bad. This is not bad beer. Don't say it's bad. It's actually quite good. Unless if you've had it and you think it's bad, fair enough. I can't speak to that, but. So now, what do? We're going to Carrot Cake. Okay. Draw that Forge. And now, I think I'm going to copy this. Oh, what the fuck? Why would the auto-tapper tap that, you piece of shit? Oh, it's been a while since I played with Sunken Citadel. I remember now. I played with this in Blue-White Control a little bit. Oh my god, dude. The auto-tapper refuses to tap Sunken Citadel because it could potentially be, you know, tapped for 2 mana, I guess. I was gonna leave up Shock. I was gonna kill their Preacher right now. Block and then kill it. Fuck, that's so annoying. Oh my god. Gotta be careful. If you're playing this deck, it's got 4 Sunken Citadel and a bunch of other activated lands. You just can never auto-tap with this deck, I think. That's gonna happen a lot if I auto-tap. Gix's Command. Sure. Only one red source. So Forge draws us a card. I have no red. I could torch. They probably think I have Sun. Oh no, I just played my 4th land, right? If they block. Yes. Okay. Bargain this, draw a card. Let's see if I find... Talent. Torch is actually good. I'm going to keep that on top. And then I'm going to draw a card. Sack this guy so they don't gain life. Okay. Nice. Tricky plays. You can do a lot of tricky little plays with all the sacking and everything, but god, you just cannot auto tap. Alright. No, that doesn't matter. Sure. There's too many choices here. They can't stop me from just killing that bat at will. Okay. But they know we have Torch now. Sure. I guess I could have blocked there, because this guy's probably dying. Shit. I'm gonna play Tapland. Sucks. Man. Yeah, we got a little... Well, we multi-5 this game, remember, but... I think we're gonna be okay still. So I go Temporary Lockdown. Except I can't let this piece of shit pay. Oh, man. Okay. Yeah, what am I doing? I guess I should have sacked my guy first. I didn't think about that. And just kill Glissa. I don't know why I thought I was going to have something to sack after, but I had that carrot cake on the battlefield, but yeah, not anymore. Whoops. Glissa's just going to pop the lockdown? They know all the cards in my hand. Ugh, making stupid mistakes here. So even though we multi-5, I feel like I'm losing this game, and we probably could have won this game. I think I'm going to sack my lockdown. It's crazy, but I'm going to do it. And I don't give a shit about the bat. Let them have their bat back. They can take my Forge again, but I still have Torch and another Caretaker's Talent. I don't think I need land now. Okay, take 2. Gix's Command not doing much over there. They've got a bunch of cards, though. We have 4 Sunfall in our deck as well. But need to find some more cards here. So I need to find a way to make a token. I can probably just do it with Fountainport, but kind of mana intensive. Oh my god. Pay 3 to get a fish, draw a card, play a land. Copy. Oh no, I can only pump then, right? Oh my god. I mean, I could make a treasure, tap both citadels. That's probably bad, though. Let's do this. It's a life, too. Costs a life. Unlike Mirex. Tapland. Okay, so let's pass. They have a Restless Cottage they just played. Oh, that was a nice draw. Okay. Still close, but I don't think I'm going to win this game now. I mean, our chance of maybe stealing it is still close, is what I mean. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay, so what do I get back here? I think I'm just going to kill Dread Knight, right? Yeah, they can hit me with whatever here. It doesn't matter. Just kill the Dread Knight and move on with our lives here. Okay, Sunfall for the win. I don't think Sunfall's going to do it. It'll draw me a card, but I need to find a Get Lost now for that land. Or, what's it called? Demolition Field at some point. But yeah, now I'm exactly at 4, so I'm not going to be able to win now. Too many talents, but really it was the multi-5 I think killed us. Not enough resources. That's not the worst. Need to find a way to make a token, but I mean, I can cast Forge, but I need a token that can block. Let's go to 3. Okay. Pass. Ay, ay, ay. See if we can draw... Oh, we used 3 torches. I was going to say we could draw a torch off the top here, but I don't think it matters. Sure. Nope. I die. Okay. Game 2 against green-black. So... Abrade. They're going to leave in a bunch of their removal. I didn't see one of their enchant. I'm sure they have that enchantment, right? I think I'm going to take Destroy Evil here. I'm pretty sure they're playing the Innkeeper's Talent or whatever it's called, right? You never know. Every green-black deck is different, right? Green-black deck. This one's playing a bunch of 3s. Like, sometimes they're playing Preachers, sometimes they're playing Sentinels, sometimes both. Sometimes they're playing Liliana in that spot. This one, I didn't see any Lilianas. But Fountainport? I feel like they definitely have the Innkeeper's Talent, right? They're going to have a bunch of ways to blow up enchantments. So I could see cutting Virtue. Loran, Sunder the Gateway. Maybe just Temp Lockdown. I'm going to try a Sarah Paragon here. I wonder if they take out some number of removal spells. Like, yeah, I don't know. I'm going to try it. Because killing tokens with Go for the Throat and Cut Down doesn't make any sense, right? Yeah. Oh, it doesn't know how to handle a ton of stuff. Yeah, it's very frustrating. But it's just such a necessary convenience when you're playing a lot of Magic. Like when I stream 6 hours a day, 5 days a week of Magic, and just like I can't get in as much content if I'm manually tapping. Like the games are already long enough with me commentating and blah blah blah, and you know, but it would slow things down. You know, there's that as well, Zahex, which sucks. Yeah, it's a problem. Yeah. Loran, yeah. I know, I thought she was from, well, no, was it Loran? There was a card I thought was from Streets of New Capenna, but it's not. I think it was Loran. It was one other card too, but... Alright, let's see if we can get him this game. I keep... No multi-5 at least. I like that. I'm going to save Citadel. I don't know what color I want to make it yet. So out of our 2 coming to play tap lands, I think I'm going to drop that. Cottage is good, but we have a demo field ready to go already for that. I guess I'll name red. 2 double white cards in my hand. Bronx. The Bronx. Just kill it now. Sucks that I have to use a Get Lost here. I would have loved to just use a Shock, but we did not find any red removal. I'm not going to let that thing sit there and draw them cards. That's crazy. Okay. That's a Shock. Can't play anything else, though. So I guess I rock Demo Field and just... Torch? Yeah. Yeah, I can't activate Bivouac, Attack, and Torch here. So let's just pass. What you got? Mosswood. Recombat Mosswood for some reason? Maps? Really? Weird. Okay. Could demo field one of these things now, but I don't think I want to, right? Let's just pass. Okay. I like Elspeth. They play a land, they can fire up one of the cottages, swing the whole team at Elspeth. But they can't kill the token, right? I'm gonna do this. Make a body and pass. They can't kill this thing on my end step, so they have to untap. Even if they have a cut down, it's still not enough mana to cut down and activate Cottage here, so the best they can do is hit Elspeth for 3. And I think I'm fine with that. I want them to overextend to kill my Planeswalker, and we Sunfall them here, right? Hopefully. I don't have anything I can bring back with Paragon yet. Need to find a Caretaker's Talent here, as usual, and Forge, something like that. Ah. Okay. Now you see why this card has never seen play in Standard. 4 mana spell that dies to a 2 mana spell makes a 1/1. Just like the 6 mana Eternal Wanderer is even worse. I could attack here to gain 1 life, then I get a 2/2, or I could just... Sunfall, get a 3/3. If I draw with Fountainport, like, I just need a Sunfall here. Yeah. Let him attack me with their, whatever. Their cottages or whatever. I don't have anything I can even bring back anyway, so... We don't care if they attack our graveyard. The lives totals are still fine. Need to find one of my enchantments or my artifacts. We'll see. It was really the Bounce Desert that taps through colors. Oh, interesting. Oh, yeah. Oh, really? I didn't even know that, Zags. That's ridiculous. Every card died to that 2 mana card except artifact enchantment. You mean Bitter Triumph? Yeah, well, it's a, Doomblade. Kills creature or planeswalker, that's fine. But it's got a downside, but yeah, like, if your planeswalker comes in and draws a card or does some big effect, then you don't mind if you're trading it for, you know, you're still down on mana there, but it's not a big deal. But when your planeswalker for 4 mana comes down and just makes a 1/1 and then it dies to a 2 mana spell, that's what I'm talking about. That's why this card sucks and has never seen any play in Standard. Just like the Eternal Wanderer, a 6 mana card that does the same thing. Like, 6 mana, make a 2/2, then they just kill it with that, and you're like, right. Really? Crazy. Tap that Sunken Citadel, baby. I'ma make a fish on end step. What? Oh yeah, this fountain's teeming with them. Hell yeah. Fish. I can Sarah Paragon back the demo field and pop that cottage. It's tempting. They left Cut Down in their deck. Why? Killing tokens is not... Ooh. Killing tokens is not worth it. Well, I was going to Paragon Demo Field, but I think we're just doing this now, right? Now, because this is a creature, if I copy it, we're not in great shape here. So why don't I do... Yeah, I'm going to do this. Okay, torch is nice. Let's pump this, or copy this. Okay, pass. Torch up, now I can sack a fish easily. Finally drew the talent. Now we're in business. Breach! Ah! Yes, I love it. Breach me, baby. Breach. Did not expect that out of the sideboard. So this is their way of trying to go over the top of what we're doing, because I think my engine is way better, like bigger than their engine. Like I'm going way bigger than them. Like I'm drawing way more cards than they are. So they have to go over the top of me. So they bring in Breach. That's hilarious. What are we getting back at Elspeth? Yeah. Deal. Deal. She's a little bit better in my deck than yours, I think. Every time I activate her, I draw cards. Okay. So I am going to be... Oh, okay. Double torch. Great. So this is interesting. So I'm at 9. If I... They're at 11. One more activation on Caretaker's talent, and that thing's a 5. My artifact creature's a 5/5. The other ones are 3/3s. I swing with everything. They block a 3/3 with Shouldered. They chump the 5, or maybe they take 5. And then I kill Shouldered, right? I think this is the better start to this turn. Punch them in the face. Ooh. Okay. So... yeah, I think I'm just gonna double torch Shouldered, right? So I bargained the first one. And I'll keep that on top. And then I don't have to bargain the second one. I'll pay a life. Pass? I might sack a token here. But this should be lethal next turn with Lightning Helix on the top. I'm not going to sack a token unless they point a removal spell at it, but they probably have to kill one of my guys here, so leaving up Fountainport for 1 life I think is worth it. Oh shit, they can actually... Cottage? Oh yeah. They can do 6 to me here. That's kind of scary, actually. That's close. Let's see if that's what they do. I think that's what they should do. But I'm going to Paragon get my demo field back next turn and just seal it up. I also have Lightning Helix, like I said, so I can not only do damage to them, I can gain life. They have 2 food, so they can still activate a food here after it's swinging with the cottage. Okay. Good draw, good draw. Yeah, they can still do 6 to me here. Ooh. Are they not gonna attack me with cottage? Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, they're gonna kill my 3/3. Yeah. Okay. Exile graveyard or whatever, right? Oh, and they pay the life. Yeah, they want to gain 4 here. Yeah, right. Okay. Sack draw. Okay, so we have a Helix. They're at 4. This is close. They're going to exile my graveyard. So are they stream sniping? How do they know I have fucking Sarah Paragon? Oh, they didn't kick to eat my graveyard. Okay. They're at 4? Okay, I can bring... So I can go Paragon, cast Forge. Shit, I don't have enough to get lost after that. Oh my god, this is a crazy game too. I have Restless Bivouac. So let me think here. If I get lost Frill back, activate Bivouac, swing with both. It's not enough damage. 2, they go to 5, and then I Helix. No, it is enough damage. It is enough, right? Okay, I think this is enough. Pump this. Okay, so they block, they take 2 down to 3, and gain 1. Like, take 2 down to 4, gain 1 up to 3, and then I Helix them, right? Yeah. Okay. Just have to make sure that math worked out. That is very close. Razor thin. Like, 1 life missing. I'm just like, I have to count their life link, and then make sure, like, if I pump my 3-3, like, if I pump my Bivouac, they just block Bivouac, and then I can't kill them. I've got to put the counter on the other thing, make sure I can get in for 2 no matter what, and then I can kill them. Beat the Breach the Multiverse, so that was pretty good. They have Cut Down still in their deck. I can't believe they're playing that. And I have not seen that enchantment. That enchantment is gone. In fact, my temporary lockdown does not look very good here. I'm taking them out. Loran to blow up Virtue? I don't give a shit about Virtue. Maybe it's Beza or something? Could be just Beza. I don't know. I'm gonna bring Beza in for shits and giggles. 1 Loran? Carrot cake. Who doesn't like cake? To that 2 mana card, except, yeah. The person who was saying Baldur's Gate 3 was on sale here? No. Was Baldur's Gate 3 on sale? I didn't know that. Could have Helix blocker. Oh, yeah, they were exactly at 4. Yeah, you're right. That's another. Yeah, I could have done that too. Same thing, basically. Yeah, just a different way to look at it. Come on. Man. 4 Fountainport is painful in this deck. Or maybe I shouldn't be playing Mirex. I'm not. Yeah, I should just get rid of Mirex. You just don't need it. That's a mulligan because the lands. That sucks. Jeez. Unlucky draws here. We mulled to 5 in game 1. Game 2 we got to keep 7 and we won the game. And now we're mulliganing. It's only to 6, but hopefully it's good enough. This is not a great 6-card hand, but I can't mulligan again. Sure. Ooh. Okay. Pass. I'm gonna keep that. We probably have to kill a bat or something here, right? Bat's gonna take Beza. Something like that. I do want to just dig to talent as quickly as possible, but... Wow, really? Paying 3 life to kill my token? That seems wrong to me. That does not make sense to me. Okay. It's a pretty sweet little trick you can do here. I'm gonna torch this. And then block. God damn it. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that on top. They have 3 cards left, huh? Yes. Kill my 1/1. This is still fine with me. I'm basically trading Torch the Tower for a Go for the Throat or whatever this is. Yeah, sure. They take 3, that's perfect. This is why you see this card, you know, Go for the Throat is almost better in most situations, but being able to hit a Planeswalker is relevant. I don't know how relevant it is in Standard right now. Like, the Planeswalkers that come down just come down and kill you out of any green deck that's playing the Innkeeper's Talent. So Beza doesn't do anything here. That kind of sucks. Okay. Archfiend of the Dracosaur. Sure. See what they do. A mega fish. Mm-hmm. See if we can find a Sunfall. Sunfall? Don't think that's good enough. I get to Bez, though. Oh, but I don't gain the life? Oh, maybe I should have waited. Maybe I should have waited one turn? I think I want the blockers here, right? Get Lost also takes care of that demon. Anything like that. That's what I need to find. Free with Prime? Oh, like Baldur's Gate 2, like the OG one? Sure. I jump. Okay. Removal spell? No card draw this game. No Caretaker's talent, sadly. Yeah, I guess so. Let me think. I chump block. Looking for a Sunfall. See if they have a removal spell. They should cycle Dread Knight and look for one if they didn't top deck one earlier. Shelly on top. Pretty good. Opponent drew well this game. Not much I can really do. But needs to draw a little bit better. Yeah, mulliganing that opening hand with Mirex and then having to keep a 5-land hand, or what is it, 4-land 2-spell hand on 6 was ugly, but I think Mirex doesn't belong in the deck. I really think I should cut it here. But Green-Black's the bread and butter. Normally we'd smash them, but this is another weird version of Green-Black that's not playing Innkeeper's Talent, which is crazy to me, but I drew a land, so I lose. All right, that is going to be it. Let's get one more round in after this, and that'll be our 5-match set. See you there. Welcome back, everybody. Here we are for the last round. We are like 1-3 somehow with this deck. It feels really good on the ladder. I don't feel like it's a bad deck. We've just been drawing pretty shitty. I'm going to keep and playing in some weird rogue decks. I'm also making mistakes. I know we lost at least one match or one game to a misclick. The auto tapper effing us. I'm gonna actually Citadel here. I don't know what I want yet with Parlor, so there's no point in surveilling yet. Just chill. Bramble Bags, another rogue deck. I have no idea what this deck's doing. Bramble, usually cheating big stuff into play, but red-green? Maybe it's the red-green horse deck, whatever that thing is. Calamity, that's what it's called. I don't want that. Let's kill the Ramper. A deck that's playing that is not going to have many more targets for a shock. Most of their stuff is either going to be small ramp creatures or gigantic things to ramp into, right? Okay. I'm playing a Talent. Have you heard of these? They're pretty good. Okay. Passing to my opponent. I'm going to start drawing cards on their end step. Teabag? Sure. Big chonkers. Big red and green chonkers. You got it. I'm going to draw a card. Let's see if we can get him. That deck's powerful. Can do big things. Big things. Very tempted to just lock down. Just draw another card here. Are they going to have a way to protect this idiot? Probably not. I'm gonna kill him anyway. I don't know, maybe I should wait for that. But we'll see. Haven't seen this deck very much on the ladder since the new set dropped and rotation happened. Calamity decks were pretty good. This is basically they're like a smuggler surprise deck, right? They're trying to cheat a bunch of stuff in, kill you with Terror of the Peaks. But it was okay pre-rotation, like it was an interesting deck. But it suffered from the same issues. Yeah, a lot of ramp decks suffer from. Like they're not good against aggro. They lose to themselves sometimes when they don't hit the right pieces because there's a lot of variance. Like you're randomly trying to flip things into play and stuff. Smuggler Surprise is very good, though. That card is legit powerful. Okay, so what do we have here? Lots of mana over there. I could pump Caretaker's talent up here. I need to find a sweeper, really, is what I need to find. I think I'm gonna go Carrot Cake. Make a body. Don't want that. Draw. And then I think I'm gonna pump this. And just have 9 power on the battlefield. I don't know. Sure, they play Vaulty. Okay, looking for the Sunfall. Hopefully finding Sunfall. It's a large dude. We can torch him away. Oh, come on. You scumbag. All they needed to do was hit a land there, but nope. That's not good. I could have torched it away, but not anymore. I have to use 2 burn spells here. I am not happy about that. Maybe I should have hit him last turn. Okay. Pass to them. Let's see what happens here. Uh-oh. Big things. Calamity time. I didn't find another Get Lost. I had no Sunfall to deal with the last guy. I had to burn a bunch of stuff, so... Oh, that's it. Okay, good. Perfect. You have no good targets, so you have to shoot me. Excellent. Glad we leveled up. That would have been good. Or that would have been bad if Roxanne started blowing up our board here. Invasion of Zendikar. Dump that ramp card. Alright, gain some life, make a dude, draw a card. Don't need. Okay. Untap, draw, Sunfall. I like that. So I have 8 mana here. Are they going to block with Roxanne here, I wonder? Let's try. I don't care about making a huge token here. Oh. That's very weird. Okay. I thought they would definitely not attack with, or not block there with her. I thought, you know, maybe they block with the other guy, but... Yeah. Okay. They have lots of cards. Big scary dinos and shit. Oh, okay, so now they can Smuggler's Surprise, so probably dead now. Ah, or that thing, yep. Need the Get Lost here to deal with that, or, oof, Terror is going to do a lot of damage to me. I think we die. Nice. Let them finish me off here. Nice, nice. Yep, so like we thought, Calamity ramp deck. Interesting. These kind of late game decks, I don't know how much we can do to beat this. I mean, I have Destroy Evils and other instant speed removal that comes in, but we don't have like late game counters and stuff, right? Yeah, Temporary Lockdown's terrible. Torch is not amazing either, but Destroy Evil's great. Any unconditional removal here, right? Maybe Dracosaur is okay. They don't really have removal of themselves. They're not killing my stuff. I don't need Paragon. Yeah, not much sideboarding to do here. We don't really have any sideboard against these ramp decks. We're just going to try and race them. Beat them with tokens. Once our tokens get huge, it shouldn't be a problem, but we need to get to that point. Best deck from Outlaws? Well, it's easy to beat if you're the right deck, right? There's no deck that's hard to beat for any deck. Like, in Standard, that deck wasn't tier 1, right? The Calamity combo deck, the Calamity ramp deck, it was never... I mean, I don't know, actually, who knows? Because we never had a competitive Standard season after OTJ. But the Pro Tour, you know, we didn't see any stuff like that happening. Yeah. Pro Tour OTJ, we saw some new stuff, but the set was so new, I don't think anybody really was taking any big chances. The only thing that I saw that was really innovative was Caustic Bronco, right? Nobody was even doing Calamity stuff. But maybe now there would be people doing it. I don't know. I think it suffers from a lot of the same problems the other ramp decks do, and I think the other ramp decks are better at ramping and killing you, right? Stuff that's ramping into either Doppelgang or, yeah, like Atraxa and stuff like that is probably better than that thing, but... Non-control decks. Yeah, like Control and Counter Magic is... You got to play a bunch of Cavern of Souls. Now they've cut a bunch of Caverns. I didn't see any, because I guess Control's nowhere to be found, but... I want to try the blue-white control deck from the this tournament where I got this deck, but this deck looks so much better positioned against the metagame. But that metagame is wide open right now, so I'm not even sure. But I'm just talking about mid-range decks, the low-to-the-ground decks. It's not great against ramp decks. That's like, we lost to this Bant ramp deck earlier that was playing Doppelgang, and I was like, oh my god, I can't beat this. Yeah, okay. Slow, super slow. But this is our first run with this deck. These are the first 5 matches, right? Or 7 matches, I guess? Okay, let's keep that on top. I played a couple matches before we started our 5-match set here. Maybe I should have played this on turn... Oh, hi. Okay, let's just get this going right away, I guess. They're going to have their Tranquil Frillbacks. That's all they've got, maybe? Who knows? What is it? Patch, something patch. There's a patch card that, I think it's sorcery speed, or no, is it instant? I don't know, 2 mana instant. Blow up an artifact, or no, it only blows up enchantments. Paw Patch Patrol, is that right? I don't know, it sounds like a child's animated show. Heaped Harvest, you got it. Yeah, there's a lot of decks doing this kind of ramp thing with Heaped Harvest and all that. I don't know what the best one is, but somehow I don't think it's this. Let's actually go Caretaker's Talent. Draw some cards. And I'm going to crack, or I'm going to activate this and copy that 2-1. Okay. Could go Caretaker's Talent next turn. Maybe I just get Elspeth going here. I'm not sure. Ah, that's the one. Paw Patch Formation, not Paw Patch Patrol. That's the one I was talking about. Okie dokie. They side in some enchantment removal. Let's see if it's good enough. I'm going to go with Caretaker's Talent now that they did that. Helix. I'd like to get this going. And this. Punch. Make a 3-1. Okay. Piling on the damage here. They have to frill back. Sure. Too many targets. I think Forge is scarier than that other thing, but I don't know. I think the other thing is so good, you probably still have to kill my card draw here. Oh, they're going to go for the Forge. Nice. Hope they don't have another random enchantment removal spell. Okay, great. Uh-huh. Hmm. What to do? I think I'm going to lead with Carrot Cake here. Build this attack, and then on their end step, I'm going to sack Carrot Cake and draw a card, make another dude. And then maybe I can untap, pump all my team, swing. We'll see. Yep. They get this dork, gaining life. Okay. Sunfall wouldn't be a bad draw either here. But we know we have the Forge on top. So I've got double Forge this turn. Sunfall? What to do? Could have played Forge there, but I'm going to Virtue on end step and draw a card and see if we can double Forge next turn, maybe get there. Yep. Need to see a Smuggler Surprise here. That doesn't do it. Okay. Sure. I think I'd rather have them have a 4/4. Do they have a 1-mana card that's relevant here? Probably not, right? Ah, sure. Okay. See if we can kill them here. Okay. So it's gonna be Sunfall. And then just activate the token, probably? I think I'm gonna Sunfall before attacking here. And draw a card. Okay, pass. Let's see what happens. I've got Lightning Helix on end step, I guess, but... Get lost. I needed that already a while ago. Okay. Fifth top lookout. Yep. So they've got a bunch of big stuff to ramp into, but I guess they're not finding it. They're finding the other half of their deck. The typical thing, like I said, this is what all the ramp decks, the issue they have, right? You draw the wrong half. You have a bunch of ramp cards and a bunch of payoffs, and if you draw the wrong ones at the wrong times, it's the whole thing falls apart. They're at 13. Okay. Punching. Passing. See if they can get me here. Gain some life. Surprised they have any basics left. Probably only one mountain. Let's see. Forest. 6 forests. Apparently not. Okay. So, same thing again. Man, so much of my graveyard or sideboard doesn't do anything in this match. Like, I just, you know, there's no sideboard cards to really bring in here. Yeah. They have to basically pray that they can deal with all of my talents. We drew more than one, we won the game. They killed one, we had the second one. The second one was around long enough that by the time they killed it, it had drawn us enough cards that we pulled ahead, right? Yeah. Yes, it is Patraroka. Wouldn't say the deck is way more explosive. You wouldn't say that deck is way more explosive? What the green-red ramp deck, you mean? More explosive than what? Than other domain decks? I agree, it is more explosive. That doesn't make it a better deck. I don't... Explosive is good. Explosive can do stuff, but not if other parts of the deck are weak, right? I think Domain does a much better job fighting against aggro and midrange than that deck does. That deck just has to pray that aggro and midrange can't kill it before it does its thing. But... God, this fucking sucks. I don't know if I can keep this, but... that deck is obviously an all-in kind of, yeah, ramp deck, right? They're all in on their... They're not playing a ton of sweepers. I don't know, they used to play Brotherhood's End, I think, but I don't even think they play that anymore. So yeah, they're more explosive, but they're weaker because of it, right? They don't have enough interaction. They don't have as much interaction, I suppose I should say. Am I really gonna start shooting stuff randomly? I don't know. Let's take care of some talent. These Doomblades are gonna have to be, like, saved for the most important creatures. Makes sense. Land. Don't have a way to activate it, which is funny, but... Or trigger it, I mean. No, I would have drawn one. Okay. This does not hit artifacts? Yikes. Scary. All your things die to Lightning Helix. Can I draw land, though? I missed my last land drop. Yeah, they're going to 5. Okay. Tapped land better than no land, I guess. I'll go red. Gotta kill Roxanne. Punch face. Okay. Could drop a Bonehoard next turn. It's kind of interesting. I wonder how much we wreck them with this card. They don't have any interaction, really, right? Does this thing kill a... Oh, this thing does kill a flying creature. Whoops. So this is probably a bad sideboard card here. Make white. And punch. Okay. Pass the turn. So multiple removal spells up. They've got all these Trailblazers. Sure. Let's kill that. Now all these Lightning Helixes coming in handy. No cards for you. No cards for you, friendo. Ooh, smugglers. Ooh, what a hit, you luck sack. You fucking luck sack. What? Why wouldn't you put the Tyrants into play? Isn't that better? Is this still lethal? Oh, that's lethal. Good game. Okay, that's our last match. We lose the green red ramp. Good draw from them. We missed land drops. We can't interact. We die. I needed to leave up Get Lost there for something, but apparently they all have hexproof too. What are they? Oh, they got hexproof from this. Yeah. Right, so I couldn't interact anyway. All right, that'll be our set. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next episode. Peace.